Addictions. I'm sure most of us have been through at least one. And today, me and the Duck are going to be going over some of the worst addictions of all time. We're going to start with some more tame ones, and we're just going to keep climbing up the ladder. And now let's start with something very tame. Music. Yeah, it can be addicting sometimes. I'm not going to lie, bro. I got like 60,000 minutes on Spotify. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. And that was for 2023. Just imagine 2024, bro. I'm going to be no-lifing YouTube this year. It's going to be even worse. But you know what, bro? Listening to music helps me lock in, bro. It is what it is. Like sometimes I'll be having a whole ass concert when I'm listening to music. Like when I'm whipping the whip, bro, I'll be like, fiend, and I almost get into a fucking car accident working. A lot of people just like to take extra hours, and some people take too many hours to the point where they're the hero of their workplace. Like I'm so guilty of this, bro. I'm recording this on Christmas right now. That is insane. Not like it was an emergency. Like, oh fuck, I could record the new Duckie video. No, I could have waited till tomorrow, but I chose not to. Or sometimes I'll be up late night grinding my editing until I feel like I got enough done. Like I will not go to bed unless I got a certain amount done. Now we got to talk about shopping. Now shopping, this one can actually fuck with your bank account. Like I know a lot of people who blow a lot of their money when they get paid, bro. They did not want it to sit there and collect dust in their savings account. They blow it any chance they can get. All right, whoa, what the fuck did I just say? My bad. Moving past that, it can go to the point where people literally put themselves in debt. They buy all the shit, put it on a credit card, and forget that they even have to pay it. You got to be careful how much you spend, bro. Like it's bad for me sometimes too. I'm not gonna lie. Some days I'd be like, ooh, I'll hit this store, that store, that store, and then I end up spending like $500 fucking dollars, bro. I could have used that money to pay for my groceries for the month, but no, I decided to spend it on stupid shit instead. Social media. Yeah, this one is hard to beat, bro. Like sometimes I sit there and just accept my fate. It is what it is. Me and my brother, the Duck, are both full-time YouTubers now. We do this as a career, so it's kind of hard to avoid. You know what I mean? Phones and social media, they're programmed to like hack your psychology almost. Like it's crazy. And the algorithms are geared to keep you on the platform. So obviously it's going to be so hard to break that. And to be able to catch yourself when you're on for like long periods of time, that's perfect. So this way now you're kind of aware what social media does to your brain. And not only that, people post their highlights on social media, their best moments of life. When you're scrolling on TikTok, bro, sometimes you'll see a video of like, oh, this girl and a guy like on a mountaintop watching the sunset, falling in love. But that's only the good part, bro. Like all the bad parts are hidden. Obviously, they're not going to show that. They're only going to show themselves frolicking in the sunset. They're not going to show any arguments or just anything bad that happens behind the scenes. Because again, social media is literally just the highlights of your life. So with that being said, don't let what you see on social media get you down, because that's what it's meant to do. And then it's meant to just keep you in this psychological loop like, oh fuck, am I doing it all wrong? And then it makes you question your whole fucking life. And maybe that's just me. I don't know. Next up, we got video games. Now, video games are mad addicting because you feel like you're making progress, but in reality, you're kind of just making no progress at all. And when you're playing, that's kind of what keeps you addicted. If you're progressing a lot in the game, obviously it's going to make you feel good, so you're going to want to keep playing. And honestly, the addiction can get so bad to the point where the person is a mod, all right? And they're in their room, and they quite literally never see sunlight again. They're bathing in their own Cheeto dust, Axe spray, and must. Like, it can really get as bad as Eric Cartman in that one episode of South Park, dude. Like, holy shit. Like, he was literally gaming until he was about to drop dead. Like, I don't know. And his objective was to beat some other moderator at the game. Like, I don't really know what he was going for, but yeah, it can really get that bad. And of course, you know, all this talk about moderators and Cheetos reminded me of the next one, eating. Like, a lot of these on the list, like, you really got to know when to limit yourself. Okay, look, there's some exceptions, obviously. Like, some of them just don't even fucking do it at all. I don't want the takeaway from this video to be like, oh, Duckie said if I limit crack, it'll be fine. Like no, bro, absolutely not. Like, don't fucking do that at all, bro. But yeah, sugar is another thing that raises dopamine levels. So obviously, and junk food is good, bro. It's good as fuck. But some people just gotta remember, it ain't good for you. When I smell my mom baking fresh cookies in the oven, now I'm floating towards the fucking oven. I don't care. But after eating the cookies, I quite literally feel gross. Like, I feel like a tub of lard. But yeah, eating addiction can get so bad to the point where you're like Nick Avocado, bro. You got a whole mukbang in front of you for breakfast. Like, it's so bad, bro. Honestly, we need to see bro have like the greatest transformation in history. And honestly, bro, that's what motivates me to keep eating healthy. I'm not trying to become a fucking mukbang YouTuber. Absolutely not. Like, I'm not trying to have a mental breakdown every time a chicken nugget falls on the floor. Next up, we got that gas.
Yeah, this one's low-key overhyped, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I tried it. I tried the green G, and I just felt lethargic and stupid for like 2 hours. And I was just really hungry. If you were a true addict of the green G, you literally could not function without it. You would be doing it every single day. You would be the type to wake and bake. Like, I'm sure you know some people that are just fried everywhere they go and do not green out. Trust me. I know from a friend. It's not fun. If you don't even know what that means, greening out means you had too much of the za. Gambling. Don't gamble. Don't. All right. It's literally just a waste of money. Some of the machines are actually rigged. That's a really low percentage. So you're just basically being statistically fucked in the end. What did we learn, kids? Don't gamble. Yeah. Woo. Okay, he's gone. Seriously, don't gamble. I tried sports betting yesterday and I got pooed on. Next, we gotta talk about apple juice. Or alk. Literally every college kid's addiction. Every party you go to, there will be a ton of it there just laying around. People have like 7, 8, 9 of them. Sometimes you just get the, I love you, man. And then you look over and you're like, who the fuck was even that? Alk can make you do some strange things. So me personally, I would want to stay in control. So I don't just like roof dive into a pool like, yeah, whoa. I want to have a good time, but not actually break my neck in the process. So drink responsibly if you ever go to a party. Don't be that one kid walking around like, you. Then we got smoking / Elfington, or AKA the Julius Caesar, whatever you want to call it. There are so many ways you can get addicted to Nicotine. Like, there's people using Elfingtons at 11 years old. 11. And then they're over there vaping on their Snapchat story. Shiver me timbers. Ooh, he's vaping. Oh my God. Whew. And on the story, they're always blowing a fat cloud into the camera, like dancing to like some mid-rap song. And you thought just alk was at parties? Oh no. This is even worse. Like, the entire party is hotboxed by the Nicotine and the Elf bar. Like, bro, could you possibly fucking vape outside? Like, holy shit, I'm not trying to breathe that in at the party. That's why college parties were so mid. Like, you're better off just going to an 18+ bar when you get to college, because you're literally just gonna be packed into sardine cans with the Nicotine in the air. Can't forget. And sometimes people will stop everything to look for this Nicotine device, whatever it is. They'll go nuts. They're so addicted, they'll start getting mad if they can't find it. Where's my vape? Where is it? And if you take it away from them, you could just see the addiction in their face when they get mad. Hardcore drugs. I don't think anything needs to be said. You will literally ruin your life and be thrown on the street because they're expensive and addicting. Very addicting. That would have been the #1 spot, but not a lot of people do it. It is probably by far the worst addiction, but the most common addiction that's affecting a ton of people, Hubbington, or the hub, whatever you call it. What else is there? It's easy to access. There's no hurdles like, oh, I gotta get it from the plug. There's no creeps going into fucking hub shops anymore, getting their magazines. Nope. And their DVDs. It's all on the internet, which is what makes it the most common and worst addiction to break for many. And yeah, this shit ran my life at one point. That John was doing laps, circles, everything around me. But yeah, you guys are very smart individuals who watch the Duckie channel. You know what to do. Limit some, completely cut some out. You know which ones to cut out. I'm tired as fuck. Bye.